way they have this spectating mode.
Yeah, it's really weird. I know I keep trashing on the sim on Velocity, but I don't really think that sim is a very strong pick on Gibraltar personally. At least after the first push, they're definitely not a strong pick. Yeah, the Winston is just absolutely destroying everything. The Winstons in the previous matches seem to be really good. Like, Velocity's Winston was just absolutely destroying AG Rookie's supports the entire time. It looks like they singled out Sim before taking on the Winston from Velocity. It looks like Yin and Yang might have this first objective already. That first fight is just really important for defense.
Not good.
The Winstons in this tournament have been really good so far. XVI does get taken out, however, no one there to follow up on her dive. Craig Napkin does have Pulse Bomb ready, sticks it on Ryan, takes him out instantly. Does get rezzed right after Mercy notices, however, gets Zenyatta along with him. No other ults ready besides Transcendence for the side of Velocity, though Primal Rage is just about there for Maxi Pads. Attack Visor is about there as well for Yin and Yang. It looks like they're just gonna get a group up and then go for it. Transcendence is now ready. It's just it's looking really good for Yin and Yang right now. Though Velocity does have a very good chance at winning this fight. Sound Barrier is ready and gets popped right as I notice it. The shield generator is down from Tracer. All of these kills going away with Yin and Yang besides one on Zarya. Only one left defending the payload is the Primal Rage. With the Discord on, probably going to get taken down very quickly. There it goes. Looks like they might be able to get back in time to contest, but Winston scares them off, and Yin and Yang take the first objective. Pulse Bomb goes right back to Reinhardt. Jeez, I'm forgetting every character's name.
You're traumatized. Okay.
All these kills go in the way of Yin and Yang easily winning that second fight near the start.
Death is an illusion.
Graviton is ready as well as Tag Visor. Personally, I would save Graviton for the Tracer Bomb, but I'm a junkie for those easy 6-man kills. Mercy's Res as well as Shatter and Transcendence ready for Velocity's side. There's the hammer down, right as I say it. Not able to get anything out of it as no one was really there to help. Ryan only able to solo kill the Tracer before everyone got up from the hammer down. Though that was enough for Velocity to take the fight there.
Powered up.
I don't know what's up with Velocity's matches and being just really slow to group up, but it happens every time. It's weird. The fight's finally starting to pop off again. A really hard flank here by Lucio and Winston. Dude, how do I keep forgetting all this? Tracer is there as well. The Riptire is ready, popping it down, probably gonna bring it straight to the payload, taking out both the tanks with it. Tracer does take him down, however, and it looks like they're going to be able to bring the payload all the way to Objective 2. Oh no! Soldier just barely makes it in time and contests it, but the enemy soldier takes him down quite swiftly, and they do take the second objective. A bunch of really bad spawns for Yin and Yang, however. They're not going to be able to capitalize on the trickle from the bad spawn for Velocity there. As far as ults go, we only have supports for Velocity, and we have supports as well as Winston and Tac Visor for Yin and Yang. There's the beat drop for the side of Yin and Yang. I keep forgetting their team name, I'm sorry. They have recounted ever so slightly. They do have a Bastion now, probably gonna try to put that on the payload and rip apart the Ryan shield. What were you gonna say?
Just think of it like Zenyatta. Harmony in Discord.
True, I keep forgetting Zenyatta's name too. Earthshatter is ready as well as Riptire again for the side of Velocity. Mercy's Res is still there. No really good chance to use it. Reborn Soldier caught way out of position as Reinhardt there, just absolutely team shot. Looks like Fatty Blue is just waiting for a good chance to use his Riptire, trying to take as many people out with it as possible. And that would be a pretty good chance. Cough, cough. Hint, hint. There it is. He does get it popped off, only able to get Soldier though as they do spread out in time. MaxPad is now taking out both the tanks, it looks like, with the help of Bastion. The Res not able to get Zarya, just a little bit too early. Zenyatta does go down in the Primal Rage there. Primal Rage going to absolutely, I would say terrorize, but definitely annoy the Reinhardt from behind. It almost boops him off the map, just barely saves it. Mercy is healing him, not going to be able to take down Reinhardt again. MaxPad is just in the back line, just doing all that chip damage, letting their team do the rest. They do have a Bayonetta trying to contest, but get absolutely shut down. The Soldier plays from Yin and Yang just now absolutely destroyed the enemy team. Minute and 39 left on the clock for the full cap from Yin and Yang.
Switching sides.
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
Oh, excuse me. I ain't much for waiting around.
Yin and Yang using pretty much the same comp, except they're subbing out Reinhardt for Hanzo. Interesting choice, as well as, not sure what Diva was before.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Either way, they have a kind of weird defense comp. You expect that comp to be on attack, not defense. Velocity, of course, using their sim to the fullest. Why would you swap off a sim? I don't see any reason why.
3, 2. Enemy can't stop.
Again, just a lot of pressure on McCree. Everybody's just putting McCree out there.
The dragon awakens.
Fatty Magoo seems to thrive under pressure at the very least, so. Fake napping just barely survives there. The Mercy support helps him out.
The payload.
Again, just a really slow fight from this match. They do contest it right at the start of the tunnel here. Winston, now just looking for any support to kill, finds Mercy. Mercy does get away from the Winston, almost. Not quite, she does fly away right after he jumps. Though Sim jumps on MaxPad now. MaxPad has been below 100 health for way too long there. They finally give up and try to kill her. She is now at 80% for res. Sim just about there for her ult as well. Hanzo for the side of Yin and Yang about there as well. Res is now ready for Velocity, not quite there for Yin and Yang. Diva Bomb and Hanzo. Oh no, it's Calmech, excuse me. Dragon Strike, Pulse Bomb, and a Graviton all ready for Yin and Yang. Looks like they're probably going to be comboing Pulse Bomb and Graviton, if I were to guess. Oh no, they comboed, did they combo all three? I think, no, they used Everil besides Tracers in that, interestingly enough. They do take out pretty much everybody. The TP does bring Shrimp Fried Rice right back there to res the triple. Diva Bomb is kind of wasted, however. Only ult left. I stand corrected. Zenyatta gets his ult right as I said that. The High Noon does go off. He gets shut down immediately by the scatter arrow from Hanzo. Feels bad, man. Pulse Bomb takes out the TP, so McCree will not be coming back anytime soon. These kills are going to Velocity, however. Keep it alive. The dream is still alive. Winston is just ripping apart everything. Trish is the only thing left on point. Lucio does make it back there, contesting as best as they can, trying to bring their team back. Zenyatta does kind of waste Transcendence there. I'd call that a waste, personally. It looks like they are giving it to... not quite. Velocity is still trying to fight for this point. Shrimp Fried Rice does have res ready. Yin and Yang are not giving up on this objective. They refuse to let them get even 1 point. Just barely keeping it less than a meter away. They do finally keep that Sim keeping the Lucio contest at bay there. Interestingly enough, attack Sim was useful. Only ults ready in the game right now are Mercy's Res for Velocity and Dragon Strike for Yin and Yang. I'd just shoot that right at the door personally. You can get another one pretty fast. Just about there for Sim's ult as well. There it is. They do have it. I'd guess a shield generator personally. I don't know if you necessarily need a TP for this room. It's like Yin and Yang is trying to pull back just a little bit to get a better contest, or not contest, better defense rather. They are winning this fight. The res does even it right back out. It's just 6v6 right now. Let's see if you can get the first pick. It's just a really long time without a pick here. Tracer is on Mercy now. Just barely gets it before getting stunned 2 different times there. All these kills going to... I was about to say all these kills going to Velocity, but they just rezzed it right all back. Looks like Yin and Yang is going to take this fight simply because Mercy exists. High Noon now comes out, no Ryan there to block it for his team, only gets Lucio though. The Primal Rage does come out as well, trying to put Ryan in a corner, not able to pin him down however. Does charge kill the Primal Rage. I believe his Primal Rage did end there before he could take the charge. These kills are going the way of Velocity however. They are getting a strong push, it's just a matter of getting the contesters off. Lucio does go down. Hanzo is up top shooting down, not hitting anything, however. Not too much of a threat. Headshot. He scatter arrows McCree again. Fighting McCree is probably just feeling that kill take over him over and over with those scatter arrows. They do now switch to Mei to contest for as long as they can. The sound barrier comes out for Yin and Yang. They're trying to keep this payload where it is. The res is ready for the side of Velocity, however. All the people are on fire but Mercy. McCree is almost there for his. Zenyatta just used his. They're trying to move this payload that last meter, but they can't quite get there. Yin and Yang finally gets off the payload, and Velocity is able to move it. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left for this final push. It looks like Velocity is going to be able to take on some stragglers. The out of position Lionheart gets punished almost instantly. He was just about back in mech. There it is. High Noon, Primal Rage, Res, and Sim's ult is ready now. No ults ready for the side of Yin and Yang, however. Velocity has a really strong position right now. McCree does get the first pick in this fight, almost gets Mei down as well. Mercy does go down from the Reaper. It is now a 5v5, but Yin and Yang has better heals. TP is up for Mercy, so she will be coming back relatively quickly. Dirty and Dangerous does try to contest, not necessarily a wise decision, however, as he does get punished very quickly. The Death Blossom in a closed space, probably a poor decision, I would have personally say that, but it did get 2, so results do show. The blue coming out a little bit too soon, I'd say. I would wait for the team to group back up, but again, results do show. The double from the High Noon may just barely escape that. it got frozen mid-roll and killed by Mei there. It's interesting to see so many Meis in this tourney, and Maxipad is showing. The sound already does go off for Yin and Yang. This doesn't necessarily seem like a good time. I feel like it's just a bunch of questionable ults that are working out right now. Has come out not able to. Oh, I stand corrected. It got Zarya. The double res does come out, taking Winston and Symmetra back into the fight. Lucio's just about down. Dirty and dangerous that is. Payload is just about there. They are contesting it as best they can. Yin and Yang does have the lead right now. They have 40 seconds. Or a minute lead, rather. All these kills going the way of Velocity, and it looks like we are going into overtime. Or is this sudden death? Sudden death!
Score 3-3.
Yin and Yang does have an extra minute to push the payload, however. Though, in payload, it's not really about the time, it's about how you use it. Looks like Yin and Yang is going for a really hardcore defense comp right now.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Together, we are strong.
Five, four, three, two, one.
On the side of Yin and Yang, they do have a Bastion, probably just gotta try to rip anybody off the point that touches it. Though some might say that this is just feeding Mercy ult. It's just a res fuel. Mercy's already up at 30%. D.Va is doing a pretty good job of keeping the Bastion at bay, though her defense matrix does run out. She is not able to do it forever. The Bastion is just sitting up there killing anything that shows its head. Reaper, rather, I almost said McCree is killing anything from behind. It's just the close range, long range combo of Bastion and McCree just ripping apart the attack right now. This is looking really good so far for Yin and Yang. Velocity does get the res off, not able to bring back Reaper, however, is a little bit too early. The Bastion ult comes off. Zarya comes in to try to take him out. Bastion does not seem to care at all. All these kills going the way of Yin and Yang, and it's an absolutely easy time for them to take this objective.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
If I were to guess, I'd say that Yin and Yang were probably going to run a hard dive. As far as this goes, it's a really easy push. All I have to do is pretty much get one pick and they essentially win. Looks like Velocity wants to stick together here, running D.Va and Reinhardt. Yeah, Velocity running as stally a comp as they can possibly muster right now. They just want to try their absolute best to keep them away from, I believe that this was a 20-meter push. Actually, it's probably not seeing more dive from the side of the Yin and Yang. It looks like they're just going for hard damage. Yeah, it looks like velocity is pushed up way further than a normal defense would go just to try to keep them back. They just want to do anything they can to win this round. Reinhardt already taken out super low, already punished. Bastion is just ripping apart any stallers that they could have. This is an easy win for Yin and Yang, so that's a team kill.
Finals. 3-4. Victory. Play of the match.
Heroes never die.
It's